Some of you guys may be aware of a movement called Comicsgate, which is supposedly against cancel culture and is anti-woke. Unfortunately, though, this is all just a lie, as you will soon see. Watch as I expose comic artist Jon Malin for what he really is, a cancel pig. It pains me to have to do this, but unfortunately I am left with no choice and will have to expose our DMs. Our conversation started simply, as you can see here. I messaged him Friday, September 6th at 3 a.m. Dear Jon, I like you a lot. Oh, so very much. You are the best, the greatest, the coolest, and the most amazing comic artist ever to art. You make Liefeld look like a Down syndrome 3-year-old with a crayon. Anyway, I hear you have a very loyal fan base that likes to buy things, and on a completely unrelated note, I have an all-ages fantasy novel called Long Live the Liar. Can I come on your show? Despite my best efforts to be a loyal supporter to Jon and the Comicsgate movement, you will shortly see how he repays his most faithful allies. After 3 whole minutes of patiently waiting, I still didn't get a response. So I sent him this. Hey Jon, are you there? And nothing. 10 minutes pass, it's now 3:13, and it's becoming very apparent that Jon Malin may not even care. He may even despise me, and perhaps was plotting my cancellation. I wasn't sure, so I had to try one last thing. My next move was one made out of the purest intentions, to see if Jon really cared about other talented creators, or if this whole Comicsgate thing was just a selfish grift, where only he and other comic pro elites could suck the cash dry out of their blabbering idiot fans. And so I did the only thing I could. For the next 7.5 minutes I typed this. Jon, hey Jon, are you there? 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 Till finally, at 3:21 a.m., he responds. Sorry, it's really early, can this wait? And I hastily replied. This is very important. I have a book called Long Live the Liar, available now on Amazon, but no one has bought it yet, since I have zero charisma and my head looks like a potato. Also, I'm a conservative or something. Will you help me? Or are you a communist? To which he responded, I'm honestly a little hungover and it's really early. Ask me later. So after patiently waiting an hour trying to calm my fidgety hands, which couldn't stop twitching, I finally picked up my phone and checked. And to my horror, Jon Malin still gave me no response. And at that moment, I knew he was a fraud, so there was only one thing I could do. I spent the next 7 hours crafting the ultimate payback. This. I proceeded to retweet each one of his posts, adding this image. Jon proceeded to give the most deranged and psychotic response, and honestly, I didn't even think he could sink this low. You aren't going to believe this. Brace yourself, because the things he says are, well, it might rock you to your core. Your mom's gay, stop tweeting this. This just proves that there's no goodness in his heart, and that he had become the evil he preached against. This was the lowest of lows a so-called comic professional could have stooped to, as my mom was in fact gay, and she abandoned me and my brother Tim and my father after attending a sex dungeon. Jon clearly knew every detail of my personal life, and was now trying to publicly humiliate me. So I posted this. After my mother attended a sex dungeon, she became a lesbian. She left me and my brother to fend for ourselves. My brother had to walk to school alone without my mother's protection. Unfortunately, one morning he crossed the street without looking both ways. And he was hit by a bus. This drove my father to suicide, and I became an orphan, who had to pimp out my pet hamster for survival. I also ate from trash cans, and now you're making fun of me for this? Wow. New CG has hit a new low. Unfortunately, some of these new CG Malin simps claimed I was being slimy and trying to take his words out of context, in some kind of gay-up smear campaign. I then made several more videos exposing Jon, and about how stupid and degenerate he and his fans are that make fun of people like my mom who attended sex dungeons, and now Jon Malin has devolved into the lowest of low cancel pigs, becoming what I call Hogzilla Rex. You see, Jon struck one of my videos for merely containing his home address. Jon then blocked me on Twitter and has yet to promote my novel Long Live the Liar to his fans. This is despite my best efforts of friendship and loyalty. If you support free speech and conservative values, unlike Jon Malin, who opposes my right to express myself and the rights of others like my mother who attends sex dungeons, then you should support my book Long Live the Liar, which is available now on Amazon. If you don't buy it, then you too are a gay commie cancel pig like comrade Jon Malin. That is all, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.